people in the PBE, we need to do some hexakill shit.
Who?
soon.
Yeah, we do. Me, you, and Chuck, me, and Will.
Comes live.
What the fuck?
Because
the
we
people
want to test it out, and
As soon as we were put on the PB, like if we
What
don't
are we
do
talking
stuff,
about?
I think they might.
Yeah, have you
take
not
us
heard of
off.
Hexakill yet, Zach?
No.
Check your email,
66.
dude.
It's Riot's next game mode. It's temporary game mode. It's 6v6.
Dude, check your email.
I never
Zach,
check my
hey,
email.
Zach,
Yeah.
Hey, Zach,
think of the
Ash
team
Rise top
comps.
lane, bro.
Huh?
Ash Rise top lane.
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Did they have a hold on their map for it? I haven't looked at it yet.
No, it's
No,
a Rift.
it's Summoner's Rift.
Holy shit, Ross.
A rope.
Welcome.
Fucking Ross.
Ross.
Oh, wrong
Dead
Ross.
man.
I love
I don't
Ross.
have my goddamn Ross shirt. It's dirty.
Oh, speaking of, people want to start investing money into our Shut Up Austin T-shirt fund. Then
Oh yeah.
Oh, please let us know. 'cause
Shut
I
Up
want
Austin
this.
T-shirt and the Is It Bitches T-shirt.
the Is It
Those
Bitches
two-
shirt.
Must be. I'm gonna make a note of every T-shirt I know we have, and then I'm gonna make them happen.
That,
Alright, I'm gonna
that can be
sketch 'em
your
out.
job.
That'll be my job. I know
These-
people that'll make badass shirts. Just give me time.
And these beautiful shirts can be yours. You
For,
just gotta invest some money.
for we
For
need
$20 of RP, yes.
But yeah, that was all I really wanted to talk about team-wise, just communication stuff. I think if
Alright, time to end the stream.
is that
Well, it's not gonna end the stream. It's gonna end all my casts, and then we'll move over to the other podcast or.
I don't think that's really going to end all my casts. I believe Cody had some stuff he wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
That he went and talked to me about outside. 'Cause
if there's anything else that anyone wants to bring up
Oh,
at
yeah.
this point, please do so.
But hold on 1 second. Tyler, really?
What?
On your Smurf?
Are you jealous?
What?
I am.
What do we get on a Smurf?
He has Aetherwing Kale on his Smurf account.
I mean,
his
it's the only
level
champion I play.
12 Smurf account.
It's the only champion I'm
Said
playing.
if
I
you
might
could
as well
buy it
get a
again,
skin.
you would. So why can't he?
I would like to bring up
Yeah,
that
I would
Kale
straight up.
is
I would straight up buy that shit again.
What did you say, Ross?
I'd like to bring up that Kale is very homo.
No,
Okay.
you are
Very homo.
homo.
Kale's pretty homo.
No,
Probably
you
why
are
you
homo.
play her for, you know. Very good
Oh my
in
god.
sync.
Hey.
Alright, yeah. Any other things anyone would like to bring up that we can discuss?
I was just going to bring up a couple of things that I saw today. Like I was telling y'all before we started, I was doing some research on the latest happenings in the gaming industry and shit
Yes.
for topics.
Bring it up,
Um,
sir.
For one thing, I want to talk a little bit about Nintendo
Mm-hmm.
because they're currently working on their next gen console.
Already?
Supposedly, yes. So, like, rumor
Well-
has it they're working on their next gen console.
Alright.
Can I say something?
And
It's, well, I don't know if, are you going to talk about their profits this year?
yes,
Okay, then I'll wait.
yeah, yeah. They recently trademarked the name Fusion for a speculation.
Metroid
of
game.
Possibly their newest console that they're coming out with.
Mhm.
Because apparently they took quite a hit with the Wii U.
Why?
Yeah.
Is it
Like
because
that.
it's balls?
It was just
Like-
a whole re-release of the Wii with a small
Pretty
gamepad.
much, yeah.
It did not.
I mean,
do
it had
what they thought it was
HD,
gonna
guys.
I mean, I
What do you
That
fucking
and
do?
the lack of
Game.
mobile, yeah, the games exactly. They don't.
Well,
have
they did have a lot of
exclusives, that's
content for
awesome,
it.
but there's not exactly, and that kind of really hurt the launch. Did you see the numbers, Cody?
Yeah, like they projected that they were gonna sell 9 million units,
Mhm.
and they only sold not even 3 million.
They dropped
Like-
their assessment back to 2.8 before they ended at just over 3.
Yeah,
Wow.
they
Their
ended out
DS
the
is
year-
saving them.
Yeah, they ended out the year in the red by like $300 million.
Wow.
And what's really crazy is they estimated a 15 million units sold for the DS, and they only got 12.8, and the DS saved them.
Wow.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
Well, if I
uh,
remember
meanwhile,
the original
Sony-
Wii. Go ahead.
There you go, man.
I was gonna say the original Wii sent out the Super Smash Brothers with the release, and so that actually gave a really big game for it. Where this Wii U pretty much has no Super Smash, doesn't it? Now, I think it's supposed to release one, but they haven't yet.
Yeah,
They're working on it still.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
still in
the
production.
thing that hit them hardest above anything else, which is really like something that the companies tend to continuously overlook this aspect, is that like the games you have on launch are a huge part of how
Right.
much of that system you're going to sell.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Like I think
Like that was the main thing with the Wii, is like they released with a couple of good titles, which
You got Wii
boosted the
Sports.
sales. They got a lot of
Wii
sales.
Sports.
yeah,
but-
like if I'm not mistaken, like in kind of the same vein, like PS3, like I'm pretty sure God of War 3 was a launch title on that.
They on PS3, Heavenly
wasn't.
Sword and something
Was it
else
not?
were the.
Well,
No, because
Heavenly
I remember
Sword?
Cody going to pick up God of War 3.
okay. Well,
God of
I
War
wasn't
3
sure,
came out when?
but
Well,
like
PS3, the launch titles were Heavenly Sword, Layer, and a couple other things. I can't exactly remember. I just know that they were making a lot of use out of the DualShock
Yeah.
controller in the first couple games,
Mhm.
and that's what really gave them
was
the
Little
edge
Big Little Big
on
Planet
Xbox.
launch?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
Yes, it was.
Was it?
Yes,
I
it was.
I was
know.
never a fan of it, but
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but I was like, a lot of people like are into that kind of thing, and that shows off the tilt controls of
yeah.
the PS3. But and like I got a Wii relatively close to whenever it launched.
Yeah, me too.
And yeah, it has the games you expect it to have. Like, you know, I had Twilight Princess, which I thought was a pretty good game.
Oh,
Yeah, I liked it.
But the other ones, like, there's like always like the Mario game, and I didn't play any of the Metroids that came out for the Wii, cause like I kind of dropped my Wii relatively soon after I got it, cause like a lot of the games, like, yeah, they were fun, but like they didn't offer a lot for me as a player, cause like
Yeah, 'cause single player type person.
I'm a very single player kind of person. I like hack and slash games, like adventure games,
Yeah.
like God of War, Devil May Cry. That's me. So like I didn't really pick it
Granted,
up, but
The Wii
Little
got.
Big Planet was not a launch title.
okay. Well, I
it
was
not?
wondering.
No, the PS3 came out in 2006. It wasn't announced until March 2007.
Okay. Well,
Interesting.
like the
Well, hang on, but like the Wii got the newest Legend of Zelda game was
You
Skyward
go, Glen
Sword,
Coco.
yeah.
and got the. I mean, so that kind of threw a little more back into. Wow. Yeah.
Well,
I
well,
love Skyward
my
Sword.
my point is like the like
Yeah,
Wii, like the big gimmick was motion controls, which was really cool at the time. Like, you know, like you are the controller and
But now everybody's got it.
the two Asian guys bowing in
Yeah,
the
and
commercial.
they've all
But-
got their own thing,
Yeah.
and they all have bugs.
yeah,
Like,
and like
with the new Xbox One, too, they're spying on you, and you have to keep it on at all times.
that's
Mm-hmm.
but
It really bugs me, by the way, when people don't know how Shin's Q works.
Okay, that has nothing to do with this.
What are you
okay.
doing so far off topic? We're over here, William.
We're doing
You're
it.
lagging behind.
Wait, I have a picture for that.
Okay.
I have a picture.
my
Keep talking.
the main point I'm trying to make is the Wii had a lot of potential. It didn't have the games to meet the potential I think it could.
Yeah, like
it-
that was the problem, was that it did fairly well on launch. Like it actually did really well.
Yeah,
on
'cause I'm
launch.
pretty sure. Yeah,
But-
Twilight Princess was launch for
But
Wii.
as time went on, like they didn't consistently come out with
Yeah.
games for the Wii that people wanted.
Yeah, like
And
the
so the sales of the Wii dropped significantly, like
I think after
months afterwards.
unless it was a big title game, like the new Legend of Zelda or new Mario or like one of those IPs that Nintendo's always gonna come out with something for, then no one really bought Wii games, and that I guess that was sort of the same thing with the Wii U because I didn't get one, and I know that they released Wind Waker for it, so that was like Nintendo's formula is release a console, pump out a bunch of old IPs, and anytime our numbers start to drop, make new ones or reboot them. Like, and which is fine. Like, I love me some Legend of Zelda, but you know,
Yeah.
unless you can offer me more than just those three games, then I'm probably not gonna buy your console.
Well, here's the thing though. They also are the only company ever. They will never die. Nintendo will not die strictly for at least of the franchises of like Legend of Zelda and Pokemon.
Yeah, it's being put to the
They
test really
won't
hard
die.
right
It
now.
won't happen.
I really feel like they
Oh.
unpopular opinion here. Like if Nintendo were to let just other companies
Right.
like just develop for other consoles, goddamn it, Nintendo. I mean,
Like you
Yeah.
can just like release as a gaming company and not a company that makes consoles.
release as a developer, not a
Yeah. They just leave the console wars to Sony and Microsoft, and then eventually just Sony.
and Ouya. Don't
See,
forget the Ouya.
honestly, I feel like it should be the other way around. It's not that they should become just a developer, but that they should hire new developers. They need people to bring different games to them. Their
Yeah.
consoles
Well,
are solid,
But they're
it's just
working
that
on
they
that.
never put anything good out for them.
They're working on that though. Like everything I've seen, which granted isn't much at this point, but everything I've seen about the new Pokemon fighting game that they're making for the Wii U looks awesome.
Well,
I'm so excited
I
for
foresee that
Pokecat.
the Wii U sales are going to drastically increase this year because
Because-
they've got
because
so
the,
much
the
shit
new
planned
the new
to go.
Smash is coming out.
Yep.
It's just that they didn't get that shit out last year whenever the Wii U first came out.
Dropped,
It's been
yeah.
so long now.
But
People
yeah,
have
Really
lost
hurt the
interest.
sales for the
Like,
year.
like find out what launch titles there were for Wii U, because like
There weren't a whole lot.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure that was a Mario game. There's always a
there
Mario
was-
game.
There was
uh,
Zombie U.
Yeah.
I believe New Super Mario Brothers.
hmm
Oh yeah, hold on, let's see.
Yeah.
Confirmed
Super
launch date
Mario
games
Brothers U.
were
Yeah,
Assassin's
there's
Creed 3, Arkham City, Armored Edition, Black Ops 2, Chasing Aurora, Darksiders 2, Epic Mickey 2.
Yeah,
A couple of FIFA games,
I'm hearing-
Just Dance.
I'm hearing some pretty solid launch titles.
Well, no,
But
no,
then
no. What's it- what it
but then
is-
what comes after that?
well,
Like the
Not a
problem
lot.
is that a lot of these
are
like,
multi-platform.
They're multi-platform titles that people have had. They've already played. They're not going to go back and buy a
Right.
Wii U so they can play these games anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like they've already got them. They don't need to.
yeah, but
It's like,
like,
it's like in
only
their
stuff-
series.
yeah,
The
but
only
like,
stuff really they came out with was like New Super Mario Brothers U,
mhm.
Zombie U, it's really
Epic
not
Mickey too.
anything else. Really,
Yeah,
just,
but
it's
like-
Mickey.
I mean, let's just assuming that, hold on.
But like all those titles that you're listing, all like the ones that are multi-platform, they're part of a series, and you're gonna have all those games. Like people have had the series on another system, so they're not, like you said, go back, get a new system just to play
Yeah.
this.
Sorry, people called my room. But I mean, even so, like if people, like, assuming that people didn't play those games, those are some pretty solid launch titles for a console. But what came after that? Not a whole lot, as far as some of the bigger titles are concerned, which drops interest in a console. So, like,
Like the way Sony did theirs, they had like 5 games when it came out, and over the next 2 months or 3 months, they're releasing a big title pretty much
Yeah,
every
like-
month. Like Infamous Second Son is next week. A Dragon Ball Z game came out, I think yesterday or tomorrow.
it did.
Yeah. I think it was for PS3, but I'm not sure
Will, wipe
Um,
the jizz off your chin and continue playing
because
your
it
game
looks
with Tyler.
it looks freaking amazing. I don't know what
Yeah,
you said.
but to me it's about your release schedule, because if you don't have like games people want coming out, then people are gonna lose interest. Like
yeah.
New Mario Brothers, awesome. I don't know when the new the revamped Wind Waker came out, but other
like a couple months
HD.
ago.
yeah, like I haven't heard anything on Wii U until then, since it came out.
Yeah, like I heard about it when it came out at E3. Everything announced it, and then nothing until Wind Waker. So like, oh wait, that was a system.
Like
Like-
PS3's still getting titles, even
Yeah,
with
They're
Wii
trying to
U
They
wean
usually
that
do
out.
that when a new one
more-
comes out. They'll still make them for
Yeah.
the old ones for a while.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it was just this past year they stopped making PS2 games.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like some soccer game was the last one.
Like this shit went on forever because the PS2 was an amazing system and
Yep.
people
Yeah,
still wanted it.
PS3's like Sony has like I have not seen a bad system come out of them yet, other than the PSP, PS Vita situation.
I didn't think
I don't like the handhelds.
I didn't
That's
think
just me.
I didn't think the Vita got very bad reviews.
Well, it wasn't a great system to me.
I've got one, and
Because
it's pretty good.
The thing
In
about
my
the Vita is that there's nothing wrong with the Vita. It's just that it's a better version of the PSP,
Right.
which no one wanted.
I tell you what I want though.
What?
And it's all I want out of
Like,
anything Sony does.
There just wasn't enough for the PSP to make people really want it. Like,
I
you
want
would
Final
get a Nintendo
Fantasy
DS.
Dissidia for PS3. That's what I want.
I don't
Yeah,
want Dissidia to have ever existed.
I want it.
I love
Waste
Dissidia.
of time.
I'm an avid fighting
What's wrong
game
with
player.
Dissidia?
I'm
I
an
didn't
avid
like it.
fighting game
Like
player.
it just the battle system to me was really confusing.
Well,
It was very simple. Just hit them a whole bunch of times to build up your whatever it was, and then use an attack that dealt damage, and you deal a bunch of damage equal to how much you had built up.
right. So I want that for PS3 because I love
Figured.
fighting games and I love Final Fantasy, and putting them together sounded like an amazing idea to me. And I was really sad that I couldn't play it because it's on a PSP and I didn't have one. So
Yeah.
If they
you
do, if they
ever-
do make a console version, they need to put more than just the main characters.
Have you
the
ever?
loved characters.
What are you talking about? They had Onion Knight.
lol.
That was
They
one
did.
of the main characters, wasn't it?
It was one of the
From
most
Final Fantasy
obscure
3.
characters ever.
Yeah.
It was from Final Fantasy 3. I don't know what you're saying, obscure.
Final Fantasy
Yeah.
3 is a very obscure Final Fantasy. Most
Oh,
people
it's-
don't even know what Final Fantasy 3 was because we had 6 for 3.
Yeah, but Onion Knight was amazing. He's the most powerful character.
He is he's incredible. He's not the best character. Sephiroth was the best character.
Wasn't there
No, I
a
mean, say
judge
he's the
or
most
something there?
powerful character,
Oh yeah.
at least in 3. Because at max level, his stuff is maxed out.
Yeah.
But
Have you ever heard of a game called Guys, God Bless the Ring?
no.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it was
god, guys. For
It
real
was a
though?
fighting game for PlayStation 1, and you could unlock
And arcade.
Yeah, and arcade. And in this game, you can unlock Cloud, Tifa, Vincent, Sephiroth, and I think Red 13.
The game was awesome.
Oh, what is the
There was a Mario basketball game way back in the day for DS. You could unlock a ninja, a red mage, I think a white mage.
since
Oh yeah, well, even further
From
back
Final
in the day,
Fantasy.
there was a soccer Mega Man game.
lol.
And it's got nothing on Mario Super Strikers.
No, no.
I heard that game was
Super
tits.
So
Game is awesome.
Have that.
speaking of, because Cody reminded me of this. Did anyone play Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Did I loved it, but I think it got pretty shit reviews.
It did get pretty
It
shit
did.
reviews.
Yeah,
Like,
I was just wondering if
overall,
anyone else
it's-
liked it because I loved
liked
it.
The only complaint I really had with it was that I'd like to have been able to use more of Vincent's limit breaks
Yeah,
besides just Alien Beast.
right.
But like overall, I thought it was a great game.
Mm.
Like it was really interesting, and it showed another side to the Advent Children storyline
Mhm.
that like you don't get anywhere else,
Mm.
and it
And
brought
that
Genesis into play before Crisis Core came out.
that brings up another point that I want. I want Final Fantasy VII remade with Advent Children graphics. I don't care how long it takes. I want it.
It's
PS4
never gonna
initially.
happen.
I want it.
We all want it, but
Everyone
it's never
wants
gonna happen.
Just let me dream.
Yeah,
Tell me Chris's dreams.
Just
I
won't
think
do it.
Genesis is like one of my favorite characters in the whole story of Final Fantasy. Don't know why.
He's pretty cool.
Have y'all watched the lore on Square?
I think I did. I don't
It
remember.
came.
I don't
They
think so.
put it out yesterday.
Put out yesterday. Then no, I haven't watched it.
I have not watched that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm.
There's a channel called Lore on YouTube, and they do lore
In a
about
minute.
all the video games. Yeah, minute lore, and then they do fast facts about different lores.
Mm.
It's freaking hilarious.
So
Okay.
yeah, I haven't watched
Oh, yeah,
it.
I was trying to say a while ago that Sony in the last month has blown Microsoft out of the water so hard in
Well-
sales.
Well, okay.
Like it's kind of ridiculous.
Here's
how
here's my stance on it, and this is not me being a Sony fanboy because I am, but this little rant isn't gonna be. It's not biased because of that. I just don't like Microsoft business practices. To come out and say you cannot use games on our console.
yeah.
We're gonna watch you 24/7. You have to be connected to the internet,
At all
and
times.
and
You have to
You have
buy
to
the
keep-
Kinect.
yeah, you have
you have to have your system
you
on.
have to have all of it, and it's like before you buy this.
Isn't that an illegal practice?
Yeah.
Like, didn't Microsoft get into some shit before about making
Internet
people
Explorer.
purchase,
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, it was Internet
they-
Explorer.
And
They
Yeah.
signed a contract with the NSA
yeah,
saying
is
they
just
they could use the Kinect's camera.
yeah, it was so much bullshit. But Sony is just like fucking. If you buy our system, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, like you can buy
Yeah.
a subscription to play games
And
online
look,
and stream to
And-
other people.
yeah, and if you want, you can live stream without having to buy a fucking $400 capture card.
And we'll give
And
you
see,
games.
What I really
We'll
liked
give you games.
what I really liked from Sony was like they did come out and say it's like, yes, you will have to be a PlayStation Plus member if
But that's
you want to
fine.
play online. Like there's nothing we can do about that. But the plus side, that's
Free
like
games.
$5.
Yeah, free games.
And we'll give you free games.
Yeah, and also
And killer discounts.
yeah,
Like my
and
friends who were hella Xbox 360 players, like they
Mhm.
love it so much, and I've been talking to them, and they hate the Xbox One.
yeah, and like
Because Xbox One sucks.
I remember there was a press conference they did, or not a
At
press
E3.
conference, but it wasn't at E3. It was before that, but they didn't talk about games the entire time. They showed maybe a trailer of like Forza or something, but like they went on about how it's supposed to be an entertainment system, and that's fine and dandy. But the target demographic that your Xbox One is going to go to is gamers.
Just let me let you know for a second, Microsoft. Nintendo already made the entertainment system,
Yeah,
and guess what it did? It played games.
yeah. Like
I don't want to buy a
Ha!
DVD player for $400. I
Yeah.
want to buy a video game system.
and
I would.
shut up, Ross. Shut up, Ross.
What are you even doing?
You're not a part of the stream team.
Trying to think of a name for another account.
Oh my god.
Ross, you need to stop. You have a problem.
So
Ross, we're
leave
gonna
it
wait
alone.
till later, but we're gonna have an intervention.
Name it Buttfucks Let's Go Nuts
Can we
27.
have it on the Super Bowl day? A party, Super Bowl party intervention.
God, no! I
Yeah.
need to watch Peyton Manning get his ass kicked.
No, I need to
I
watch him
don't
win
care
the
about
Super
that.
Bowl.
It sounds
What's-
like
what's
the
your problem
word
with
that
Peyton
an
Manning?
addict would
I just
use.
don't like Peyton Manning. I've
Peyton
never
Manning
liked him.
is,
Neither
like,
do
the
I,
best
but-
guy.
Huh?
Like he's probably the best player that has ever played.
In
He's such a good guy.
in Indianapolis, probably they had Tebow before him.
Who's better than Peyton Manning?
Hey, how about we
Michael
stop
Jordan?
talking about sports ball and get back to the topic?
If you say Tom Brady, I will like.
I hate Tom Brady
X.
too. Fuck Tom
Thank
Brady
you.
and
He's
his
a
Uggs.
bitch.
Brady's a fucking slut.
Hey, Giselle though. No, it's not Giselle. Isn't he's
It
dating?
is Giselle.
Hey, the topic.
It was.
Yeah. Anyway,
That topic though.
fuck Microsoft. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, like, I just don't like I've never liked Microsoft systems just because of how retarded they were. Like, they were so hard to use.
Fuck Microsoft.
See, honestly, I didn't have anything
They did
against
make them
Microsoft
for
for the longest
like,
time. Like, I had a original Xbox,
Yeah,
and
me
like
too.
I didn't think down of the 360 for the longest time. Like, it was just like, oh, it's there.
Until that
I don't
shit
really
like
want
malfunctioned on you and you couldn't fix it.
Yeah, but then they started red ringing and all this other shit, and it's like, okay, well, that's a shitty system.
Yeah.
And then I started paying attention to Microsoft, and then I slowly grew to hate them.
That's how I was because I got the original Xbox. I didn't get very many games on it.
Yeah.
Like the
only
more
thing,
I learned about them, the more I hated them.
Yeah.
like, I
They
haven't
didn't
liked
even
it.
make the Xbox for people who wanted to play video games.
Mhm.
They made it for
Like,
people who
there's-
wanted to make video games.
Yeah.
Like people like the one thing I liked about Microsoft and the Xbox was the fact they had Fable and Mass Effect on their system. That's the only reason I still have this 360 is because of the fact that I have all 3 Fable games. And
I didn't even buy a 360. I had an Xbox and
I liked the first 2 Halos. I played those a lot on
yeah,
Xbox.
I played Halo.
But then then everybody like freaked out like over it, like in a major way, and I was like, "Whoa, slow down, America!
It's not that
Like it's not that great."
yeah, my friend.
It's a good first person shooter, but it ain't all that.
Bailey,
Friends love those games.
pause for a second. Bailey, I see you in my chat. Also, quit sending me these Valentine things. They're hilarious, but Jesus. Like,
Jesus Christ, woman.
like,
We noticed you're the viewers.
she sent me one, and it's the fairy godmother from Cinderella, and it says, "I bibbity bobbity bang you."
Ah,
The next one is the girls from Pretty Little Liars, and says, "They haven't found the right A yet, but I think I found the right D." And the next one is Macklemore in a heart. It says, "Will you be Macklemine?" And it's like, stop, please.
Quit it.
I'm trying to be professional over here.
Oh man.
So anyway, fuck Microsoft.
Yes, fuck Microsoft.
Valve is doing it right with Steam.
Yeah, Steam's. I think they're coming out with their own console or
Go
something.
Steam.
Yeah,
Steam.
Steam box.
And it's kind of hard
Bring it,
to say
bring it, do
that
it.
they're coming out with the Steam box because there's like 12 different companies that are making Steam boxes.
Yeah.
Like you can get them in a range of like fucking $100 Steam box to like $6,000 Steam box.
And what's like the difference between those? Is like the capacity for them, or?
I couldn't honestly tell you. Like they were talking about it on the Co-optional podcast. I caught a little bit about it, but honestly, I was playing Skyrim while I was listening to it, so I wasn't paying that much attention.
Yeah.
But I caught $6,000, and I was like, "Whoa!" No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, this is not gonna
I
happen.
think I'm
I have
going
Steam
to
on my computer. I don't need
pass.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass on that one.
Thanks for the
And,
offer, but no.
Yeah.
And some non-game related news that I'm gonna bring up just because, holy shit! Like I can't not. What two franchises would you say most need to get together to make a movie?
Wait.
Are they already?
No.
Wrong. Star Wars and Pixar, because they're Nolan.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Star Wars got bought out by Disney.
Yeah,
like a
we knew
while
that.
Back.
We knew
That's a
that.
long time ago.
You've been contracted to make a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, dude, that happened a little while back.
So wait, is it not live
Like-
action anymore?
Like over
We're not
a year
talking
ago.
about, like the continuation of the Star Wars story.
No, it's a cartoon now.
We're talking about a Pixar Star Wars movie.
So hold the fuck on.
That's awesome.
We're talking about Jedi fighting the Incredibles.
Yes.
No, not.
We're talking about Princess Leia being saved by Buzz Lightyear and Woody.
Hell yeah.
I feel like you're exaggerating.
I feel like you are too, but
Like-
I really want to see this movie now.
They
I want to
haven't-
believe.
They haven't
I wanna-
released any information on what the story is going to be or anything like that, but they did say pretty much expect it to be exactly what you would expect from having a Star Wars movie made by Pixar.
I'm not happy.
Well, I wasn't happy when Disney bought out LucasArts. I was so mad.
Dude, I was totally stoked about that.
Styked.
Stoked.
Staked.
I was expecting it to be like Pirates of the
Decide if I
Caribbean.
was psyched or stoked.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be like Pirates of the Caribbean too.
I
but
liked
if-
the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
I liked
did
all the
too.
Pirates of the Caribbean. They were all good.
The only thing that mattered to me was like, I want to fucking have Luke Skywalker on my team in Kingdom Hearts. That's all I want.
Right?
That's
That's
all I
all
want is my
right now.
K3.
I'm gonna go ahead and fill you in. The chances of that are extremely unlikely because 3 is the last game, and I highly doubt there.
Did
is
they announce?
any-
Did they announce that it was?
Yeah.
They
I
announced it,
I don't
but
remember them saying that it wasn't.
they said God of War 3 was the last game, and that
Yeah.
fucking didn't
We'll
happen.
see.
Well, I'm saying that because I know the story of the whole thing, and this is led up to the perfect point to end it.
How could you possibly?
Because I've seen all of the cutscenes from every one of the games. I've read the story of every one of the games.
Mm.
All right, just like Cody knows the story of every Legend of Zelda game. He can spout that crap off from memory.
I can.
See, and I in this game, more than likely, it's going to be the end.
But my point is that
There's 7
So they
Keyblade
didn't announce
Masters
it.
now.
people will
There's-
say that it's going to be the last all day long.
Right.
You may fully intend for it to be,
Bet it won't.
but I have no doubt in my mind that as long as Kingdom Hearts is making them money, it's not going to be the last.
Right.
Look at
See,
Final
it's
Destination. They named one of those movies The Final Chapter, or like
And
the Final
the
Destination,
Final
Destination.
Destination, and then made another one.
and then made another one right after.
Look at Final Fantasy. Though.
I was
Seeing as
just
this is
about to
taking
bring
over-
that shit
That's
up.
different. That's different.
That's a
Yeah,
different circumstance.
That saved them so hard that they had to keep it going. But Kingdom Hearts, it's taken them over 10 years to make this game. It's not gonna. If they make
Astro-
anything after it, it's gonna be so disappointing.
Mm.
Because when was the last Kingdom Hearts that came out? When did that come out? Like the one on the console?
You
2?
mean the last one that counted?
Yes, the important ones.
Let me see. Kingdom Hearts 2.
Or does Final Mix
That was,
count?
that was 2005, right?
Yes, 2005.
And the next one ain't coming out until like late next year or middle of next year.
I believe it's
So
coming
it's
out
taken-
this year.
No, it's not. If it comes out this year, it's going to be in December, if at all.
Let's see. Kingdom Hearts 3 release date.
They keep pushing it back. I keep looking it up. The last time I saw it was 2015.
I don't know.
Because I'm keeping an eye on it.
Well,
Yeah, it looks like they are shooting for 2015.
And it's taken 10 years for them to make another console game. So anything after this for a console, anything important, is just going to be really disappointing.
let's just hope they don't Duke Nukem it.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh my god.
From what videos I've seen
Never
of
get tired of talking
gameplay,
about that.
it's not going to be like Duke Nukem. It's not going to be a Duke Nukem. It's just going to be like 2 on heroin, steroids, and crack. Just out of the fucking, out of
Be
nowhere.
dead.
After
You're
it's
dead
over.
if you have all those in your system at one time. Pretty sure.
It's gonna be like completely out of the world on the visuals and the gameplay, because the one video I saw, he was riding a wave of Heartless. You could see each little Heartless moving.
Yeah, that was the
It
E3
was-
trailer.
It was beautiful. And then there's one he's fighting the Stone Titan.
The Rock
He
Titan.
ran a train through his chest, or into his chest, not through his chest. That'd be a little too far.
Didn't you fight the Stone Titan in the first one?
He was
Yeah.
super fucking easy too.
He
you
was.
You could grind AP on him real easy though, because
Yeah.
every fucking hit gave you AP.
Mm,
Every single hit.
yeah. Oh yeah, and I can pick that up for a 24-hour broadcast as I'm thinking about it. Anywho.
Yeah, and 2.5 comes out soon,
Uh,
which is gonna be amazing because it's gonna have the third best game, Birth by Sleep.
yes.
It's really good.
I want it.
And it's gonna have all the cutscenes from I think Dream Drop Distance, and then it's gonna have 2.
I honestly have no idea about any
Okay.
of the handheld stuff. Like,
Okay, I talked about it before, but I don't like how Square Enix fucking tricked me with that. It's like they said it's gonna have one Chain of Memories and then 358 and a half days.
that's what I read. I
Not
was
the
like,
fucking cutscenes from 358 and a half days.
that was bullshit.
Because like I'm sitting there on Skype with you guys. And I'm just like, I've probably been watching a half hour of cutscenes. So I just want to fucking play the game. And then I actually look at the fucking box and it's like HD remastered cutscenes.
That one had a decent story, but like I played that one for about half an hour. It didn't have a great battle system. It didn't have a good item system either.
Well, it's still a game I wanted to play. Like,
True.
You know what game I want to play?
what game you want to play?
I want to play the new Ratchet and Clank game that's gonna come out.
It's already out.
You know what
Is it?
you know what I watched the other day?
For sure.
I watched a speed run of Jack and Daxter.
Made you feel stupid, didn't it?
I want to play. Yeah, I want to play
love
that.
that
I
game.
want to play that shit again.
I missed that game.
I have the first 3, or I think the only 3.
There were only 3.
There were only
Well, there was
Yeah.
Jack X and then or Jack X Racing, and there was like a couple of Daxter
Yeah.
games, but they weren't worth
Yeah.
playing.
I played 1 and 2. I didn't finish 2, but I liked 2 because it offered a more open world kind of feel, and it had guns.
And it had guns.
See,
That's
3
why I like
was my
3.
favorite.
Yeah.
'Cause it had cars in it as well, and
I like the-
I had so much fun just driving around that open world.
I like the hover bikes in 2.
Yeah, the hover bikes were cool.
Yeah.
I never actually played the first one.
It was pretty
I
good.
like The first one was pretty decent. If you've played the other 2 before it, I don't think you'll like it.
Have you played Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
That's what Jack and
Like,
Daxter is.
I know it's a completely different kind of game. Like
Yeah.
I watched Logan play the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
But
it's essentially
I just
a
never
it's a
played
collectathon, is what it is. It's
Hey.
it's Crash Bandicoot. You gotta collect some shit to get to some more places, and then no instead of Crash Bandicoot, it's Spyro. That's what it is.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one here that's a diehard Ratchet and Clank fan. But
I've never
it-
I've never
seriously,
actually played
I like
Ratchet
Ratchet
and
and
Clank.
Clank. I like
It
Deadlock.
came out on November 12th, by the way.
Deadlock
cool.
was really good.
It's for PS3.
I have all of them except for Size Matters. I used to have it, but I don't anymore. And
I have
don't
Size
these
Matters.
Also,
sections.
which one did I borrow from you that I really liked? That I got the platinum for.
I think it was Tools of Destruction or something.
Yeah, Future Tools of
It
Destruction.
was the only one that actually had trophies.
No,
at that
you
time.
had a crack in time because I borrowed that from you because I didn't have it. I've got Tools of Destruction.
I have all of them except for the last 2 or 3 that came out. And by the way, this thing on Into the Nexus says Insomniac preps a solid conclusion to the PS3 trilogy. So I think this is the last PS3 one. And if they do make another one, PlayStation 4.
It'll probably be a franchise that they just like revive so many years down the line.
Yeah.
It's like, hey guys, guess what?
It's
Time to
Mario
raise
all
money
over
again.
again.
Yeah.
It's Mario or Zelda all over again.
I tell you, okay, I've spoken about this before, but I'd love to see it for PS4. Is whenever Santa Monica finished God of War 3, they said that was the end of Kratos' story.
So you want to see a new?
Let's
God.
get a new pantheon of gods. Fucking
New Pantheon.
like
Yeah, let's just get a game about Pantheon.
like Egyptian
Make a maker.
gods. Like Egyptian gods are fucking, a different
We'll see,
something
there
like that.
was- There was a storyline that was talked about a lot during
His brother?
God of War's. Yeah,
Yeah.
God of War's
Deimos.
coming up and everything. His brother, and they never did anything with it.
Well, they thought that a lot of, because the preview trailers for Ascension talked about, because the only time you ever know he has a brother is in not Chains of Olympus, Ghosts of Sparta, and you actually see his brother in that, and then the Ascension trailers talked about his brother. So you think that it's gonna be about his brother, which it's not. But shit, as much of a diehard God of War fan I am, I would buy the shit out of a Deimos game. Like my money would be thrown at Sony all day.
Oh, and that's the same way that if Lionhead Studios ever came out with a technical 4th Fable game, it came out on PlayStation, I'd be there in a heartbeat.
I just want to say real quick, is anybody else fucking sad about Visual Studios closing?
Vigil.
Visual was that was the people that made Darksiders, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Are they closed?
Yeah.
THQ bought that, by the way.
They
Yeah,
need.
they bought Visual Studios.
Well,
Darksiders 2K3.
They need.
No, not THQ. THQ went out of business. I'm sorry.
They need to make 2 more
Oh,
Dark.
did it?
Vigil. This is okay. Vigil. You need to make 2 more Darksiders games, and then you have my permission to close.
Yeah, they
wait,
still
I
got the
think-
girl and the dude with the guns.
Somebody did buy Vigil. I think it was Santa Monica,
Did they really?
maybe.
Then I'm not sad about it at all. Because Santa Monica's
It's like
awesome.
Santa
like
Monica is a great company.
In the comic book, there was the 2 other. I can't remember what they actually called them because it wasn't. I don't think they had the same
Strife
thing.
And
It's
Strife
yeah,
and-
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know what.
Strife had 2 guns, and the girl I don't think was ever actually seen.
No. Yeah, you get Strife's gun in 2.
Yep.
Famine. I don't know.
I think it might be Famine. I don't know. They came up with some goofy names for the other ones.
I'll look at it real quick.
They did, like, I mean, War and Death are, it's normal. But then Strife instead of Pestilence,
Right.
like, that came out of left field.
Mm. Yeah.
That came into left field.
But
Good talent. That dude's dead.
mm.
Meanwhile,
Strife-
on League,
Meanwhile, when we're doing actual things,
League. Strife was like a badass.
yeah, Strife was awesome.
Yeah.
But
I was definitely interested to see more of that story.
anyway,
I hate people from
I was
DeviantArt just
super
because of the
fucking
fact
pumped
that
for Darksiders 2 as soon as I finished Darksiders 1.
yeah,
It was just like,
because Darksiders
then you see
2,
the other 3 horsemen riding, and it's like, fuck yes.
like,
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm
But
gonna
yes.
be there for it.
what here's how this is my thoughts on the Darksiders series. Darksiders 1, it does a God of War feel. Instantly, I'm into it.
It was
Darksiders,
Legend of,
oh, the last one was Fury.
Legend
by
of
the way.
God May Cry. is
Right.
What it was. What I used to
right?
call it.
But
Cody,
that's
it was us. Fury.
yeah,
What?
Fury
Fury.
was their name.
Oh, Fury.
Yeah.
What?
It's War, Death, Strife, and Fury.
Yeah.
That's
but-
weird.
So yeah, Darksiders 1, God of War inspired, love it. And the story is really good. Darksiders 2, same gameplay mechanics, but an RPG element in there. And that's awesome to me. Like, I love being able to spec into some things that, like my playstyle. So do the same thing for 3 and 4, and just fucking Santa Monica, Vigil, do it. I want it.
Have all my money.
Yeah, you already have my money saved for God of War. You can just have all of my PlayStation money by putting out Darksiders. And then and talking to NetherRealm, I want more Mortal Kombat. Give it to me.
Stop not giving me what I want.
Yeah, they
Mortal Kombat.
they did a revamp of the whole story, or like a retelling of the story, and then just left it alone.
It's because they.
Are you talking
they
about
did
9?
That because they realized they fucked it up to no end.
Yeah, they did. They really, really messed it up.
You're
Like
talking-
Just
Sub-Zero,
like, God, what have we done to this storyline?
Yeah.
suddenly
Or
Sub-Zero
goes
is a
back in time
robot.
and fixes everything.
Yeah, he screwed it up even worse though. Suddenly Sub-Zero's a robot and Smoke's not. Okay, this makes no sense.
No, Sub-Zero in this one protected Smoke, and now he's a robot. I like Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is awesome.
Yeah, Cyber Sub-Zero is stupid strong in that game.
You want to know what his fatality is? He sucks the dude inside of him and
he does.
explodes himself. That's the most baller fatality ever. And on top of that,
you can get Kratos in that game.
yes,
What?
another reason I bought that shit. And then reason 3, the DLC for that fucking game gave you Freddy Krueger.
That's
Yeah,
true.
give you Kenshi too. I like Kenshi.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Kenshi. Give me fucking.
I give a fuck about
Fuck
Kenshi.
Kenshi, Freddy Krueger.
Then all they need is Jason now. They just put Jason in that game.
That's what Kenshi is. He's
That
Jason.
reminds
It's
me
up
of-
around.
Me and William were talking about this the other day, and I think that they should totally remake Friday the 13th.
They've
They
already
already
done it like
did.
twice.
They
No, they haven't.
They-
They
They
remade
have.
Nightmare on Elm Street. They remade Halloween.
They-
But they haven't made a Friday the 13th movie in forever.
they made one a couple years ago, dude.
they did. It's
Yeah.
got the
It
guy that
happened.
plays Sam on Supernatural.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Think about this.
And it's bad.
it's like absolutely god. Oh,
It's awful. It's awful.
Are you talking about the one in 2009?
Yeah, probably. That's
Good
pretty
5 years ago.
Yeah,
That's pretty recent,
see
so.
old Sammy Winchester in there.
Huh?
See old Sammy Winchester.
Oh
Good old-
shit.
Jared
Padalecki.
Jared Padalecki. I always get them confused because their names are so similar.
Jensen
And they're
Ackles.
Yeah, that movie was
they're
bad.
so close. Like they're
It's
they're
not
from
similar.
they're from the same area, and they're almost the same age.
Mm.
It's really funny.
Yeah, and
Jared and Jensen.
That makes me sad.
I'd say, speaking of horror movies, the last good horror movie I probably saw was Cabin in the Woods. That movie's
It's
awesome.
not even
I
a
never saw
horror
that.
movie though. It's just funny.
It's on Netflix. You
Yep.
should watch.
It's an awesome movie.
The only movie I honestly remember just making me like startled to the point where I could be like, this movie kind of scared me, would literally be The Strangers. Like I
Strangers
haven't
was good.
seen.
The
I
first
haven't seen
Paranormal
it.
Activity scared me.
Yep.
It didn't. See, that crap is just funny to me. Like, it bugs me so much.
Well, here's the thing about Paranormal Activity is because me and Brett and a few other people went and saw it, and like there were these people. We're not gonna say what kind of people, but they were there and they would just yell shit, and it made the movie not scary anymore. But
It wasn't scary anyways.
but
Yeah,
That movie was scary. The first Paranormal Activity.
because it was okay,
Like, that movie didn't scare me, but
much like the
it
first.
was a good movie though.
Much like the first Saw movie, it redefined its genre.
yeah.
But then
exactly.
but then everybody started doing it. Like there's a few of them coming out. Like I saw in the previews because I went and saw I Frankenstein the other night, which I liked.
Is that good?
I
really
liked
want
it.
to see that. I didn't know it was out yet.
Yeah, Aaron Eckhart just tries to be a hard ass the entire time, which
Wait, what movie?
I Frankenstein. I liked it. It's very Underworld-esque, and they have like 4 of the dudes from Underworld in it, so that's cool. But yeah, like the Devil's Due is one that's out. That's the found footage kind of thing, and there was like 2 in the previews. I forgot what they're called, but you know the found footage thing. Like I get it. It's a cool aspect or a cool kind of perspective to take your movie in, but it's kind of overdone. But
It's way overdone.
yeah, like I think whenever there was a cop movie in found footage format, that it's gone too far. I liked End of Watch, but having it all
Too
from
much.
the perspective of a video camera, you know.
Speaking of from the perspective of video camera, anybody that hasn't needs to see Troll Hunter.
Oh god, that movie.
Never heard of it. Sounds awful.
It's amazing. It's the best B movie that's ever been, or C movie that's ever been made.
I was gonna say, hold on. Like if we're talking about the best B movies ever, I
The
feel like
Room.
you can't just glance over Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
I
Fuck.
never saw the new one.
I can't. Like,
Dude, the new one is amazing.
dude, is the new one as goofy as the old one was?
No,
Okay, because
the
that's
new one is 100% completely serious.
okay. That's what I thought. Because I have a
It's
comic.
so good.
I have a comic book over there, and it's Freddy versus Jason versus Ash from Evil Dead, and then I watched Evil Dead, and I was like, Then Evil Dead 2, The Army of Darkness, or whatever it is.
Evil Dead 2 and then Army of Darkness.
Whatever. It's so bad. They're so like he literally says, "This is my boomstick."
Yep. And it's funny because they wanted that movie to be serious. It was supposed to legitimately be a scary movie.
But it wasn't.
But then they cast Bruce Campbell.
Yeah. This is my boomstick. Okay.
You can't put Bruce Campbell in anything
Um,
and expect it to be serious.
Putting shit back on a actual note. We have been podcasting for almost 2 hours, and I think it should be about time to bring this session of All My Cast to a close. In the last 10 minutes, is there anything that anyone would like to bring up or talk about?
Well, William wanted to discuss best and worst splash arts and models for League.
That's a good one to
No time.
kind of go over. It.
Yeah, we should have done this already.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to nominate either Link Hale.
For worst, I agree.
For
For
worst.
best,
Oh,
Worst.
whoa.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Well,
the
better
worst
round,
on
I'll
all accounts.
Let's.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. That was,
I vote every Nidalee and Evelyn skin splash art for worst.
Yeah.
Some
For
of
the
the
most part in Italy, except for the newest one, whatever it's called.
Headhunter.
Headhunter, yes.
Nidalee.
I'd like to go ahead and nominate Armor the Fifth Age Tarek for worst, as well as Lollipoppy.
No, that skin's
I would
I
so
don't know
good.
about worst. They should definitely be on the list of worst, though.
Crab
I
dot.
think I'm gonna go ahead and say
100%.
that
Crab
was
God's
the
pretty bad.
worst.
I'm gonna put all of Sivers
Yeah.
in there.
Sivers is bad.
Except for the new one. The new one is pretty good.
Regular skin.
As far as
Old Nigel Thornberry, though.
as far
Smash.
as far as models goes, as much as I love him, Rise's model needs a fucking polish, dude. And so does
Only with
it.
a decent champion would be useful.
Yeah. Rise is
Oh,
an awesome
gosh.
champion.
I think that Zillion needs a model.
Yeah, Zillion
I do
model's bad.
too, and I've been
Eve's
playing
model
Zillion
is
as well,
bad.
and I love him.
Eve's
Yeah.
model's bad. I tell you who needs a new model is Morgana.
Yep. She
Scion
had an
needs
art
the
rework,
rework.
but she didn't get anything else out of it.
They
Which
are
is pretty
redoing
sad.
Scion.
Yeah.
They are redoing
Scion
Scion. That's good.
and Skarner
Scion's gonna take a while
and
though.
Rengar.
They're redoing Rengar already?
Yeah, they've
Rengar
already
came
said.
out like not that long ago.
Fuck,
Yeah, they've already got
Quite a while ago.
fuck
He came out
Rengar.
in season
set up
2.
for him.
Fuck Rengar. Delete him.
That's how Logan feels about Sivir.
What?
Sivir just blows.
Honestly,
think Trent-
as far as like worst splash arts and like skins go, maybe I'm alone on this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and nominate Deep Terror Thresh.
Yeah, that is
Let's
a pretty bad skin.
It's a pretty bad
Like
idea.
Deep Terror Thresh.
Yeah, Deep Terror Thresh is pretty bad, but I don't think she'd be on the worst.
Oh,
Neon
also-
Strike 5.
Yes, I was about to say Neon Strike
Thank
5.
you.
That
I
skin's
hate
good.
that freaking skin.
That skin's good though.
Yeah, I like that skin.
I think we can.
I hate that skin.
We've all said it before. Riot Girl Tristana.
Yeah, that's just
It's
'cause it was
free though, like
It's free, yeah, but it's the least inspired,
Photoshop skin.
the least inspired skin in the game.
They put a sticker on her arm.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
They
though.
made her hair pink.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
did put a sticker on her arm. We gotta give them that.
What about all the Alistar skins?
Alistar's got some good
Alistar
skins.
skins are bad. Like Infernal Alistar is actually pretty cool.
That one's a good skin. I'm not gonna lie. I like
I
that
think
skin. But
I think we're
all
all
the other-
I think we're all forgetting about Cowboy Alistar.
I do not like Unchained Alistar. It's
Yeah.
stupid.
That's
I don't think it's stupid. It's about like Riot Girl Tristana. It's not
Yeah.
that great.
it's free.
Wait, I think also think Tryndamere doesn't need any more skins. I think they should just give up on that.
I think they should apologize for Highland Tryndamere.
Just stop making Tryndamere
Penny
skins.
Tryndamere.
I don't know. They need.
I don't really like the King skin for Tryndamere.
Oh,
don't either.
speaking
Oh,
of,
and Queen Ash is
Yeah.
awful.
hey, needing an update on their model, Cassidon though. Cassidon
Yeah.
though.
Well, you know,
They could
he's
use
getting
small
one.
reset.
He got a particle
Yeah, it's a little bit
redo,
changed.
but he got permabanned.
Eh.
What?
Yeah, I heard something about it today.
Well, I haven't
He
logged in
probably-
today.
What is that?
Well,
Well,
is a
go
purple.
on.
That's all I heard. That he's getting permabanned.
From
I
who?
literally.
Panzer.
No, not from who. Like, from what is he being banned permanently?
I don't know. Again, I'm telling you literally the information I have.
I think
I
someone
heard-
Bring
said
up this
When do you-
information.
We need more
I'm
information
gonna
than
go with
that.
it.
That's all the information I have.
that your information
You can
sucks.
want more information all you want. It's not gonna make me have any
I
more
think what-
information.
I think what it said might have been that he is a permaban in ranked play because if he gets in ranked play, it's GG.
Not usually.
But in most cases in the
It's
pros, yes, he is a permaban because most of those mids can dominate with him.
yeah. I
But
just
that's I can't
Yeah,
see
I
them
think that
taking
they're
him out of the
just-
game.
now here's my view on it, and Austin, you can't get upset with me. It's like if we let a Cassidon in mid lane when you're running mid, and he just goes
It depends
nuts,
on what champion I'm
and
using.
he goes nuts. I'm not. That's why I'm not putting him in our fucking games, dude.
Well, if I see it come out, I'll pick around it. Like,
How?
I can pick Kha'Zix or Talon or
Anyway,
certain other people. I can take a Kha'Zix,
That's-
Catherine on
that's
it.
that's strategy, and we're not getting into that right now. I like
We're
the
talking about bad skins.
I like the Mafia Jinx splash art and the
I don't
skin.
like it. I don't
Eh,
That's
I wish they just named her Flapper Jinx. It would have made me feel better.
I think
It's so-so to me. Like, it's not bad, but like it's not the greatest.
Um,
either.
if
I
it,
think
special weapon Zack's a bad skin. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's.
They
that's what I
said
was
something about how Zax's particles are really hard to do or something like that, so they didn't put a whole lot of effort into it.
Let's make it purple. Done.
Make him purple. Make him spiky
They
headed.
need to do one like a Jello cup, like have fruit floating around inside him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
I think half of Miss Fortune skins make her look like Katarina.
That is true.
Yep.
yeah. There's been plenty of times I've been on the load screen and I can't tell if it's MF or Cat and I have to actually read the fucking
Speaking of, weren't we talking about MF the other day, right? Like as a group, you all were,
probably.
right?
I love
Because
it.
she's getting a buff, I'm pretty sure.
Do what?
Why? Why?
You're being greeted.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Chip? Yeah, in a little bit I might get on Hearthstone. We've actually talked about me doing my Nuzlocke here in a little bit, so depending on what we decide we want to do, we're probably gonna take a little intermission after this is over, and talk about that. But yeah, we shall definitely let you know here in a little bit. But anyway, MF, yes.
I like Mafia.
Oh, real quick, by the way, Logan, did you see the shit that I sent you? The Misfortunes mana rates going down.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah, I did.
Like it's actually pretty nice. Like stuff's
Gonna
going
make
down
her
like
actually
Yeah, they're
playable.
giving her a good buff.
Yes.
like 20 mana, and it's just like it doesn't seem like a lot.
That's awesome. No,
Dude.
that's a fuck ton of mana.
Her Q's getting a 3-second cooldown at
What?
max level.
That's so
3
awesome.
second double ups.
That's not even like the big portion of it. The biggest buffs I would say would probably be how her Q's getting ratio changes,
Okay.
where the first target you hit with your Q is going to do 110% AD every time, I think.
Oh yeah.
And then the second target up with the bounce is going to scale upwards of 120% to 150%.
Oh my god.
I think at max rank, and then the W now, the activate used to be you deal magic damage on activate on hit and you auto attack. Now it's gonna do 6% of your total AD on an auto attack, and then
What?
the ult is gonna apply your W. So like when that 6%
Oh my
is gonna
god.
scale with every individual bullet.
And I
So
think that
your
it
ult's gonna do tons of damage
automatically
With 6%
you don't have
AD.
to activate it.
No,
Like you don't have to activate it now. Like with her ulti, like it just automatically does it.
So wait.
Wow.
It's too much to take in. My mind's about to explode.
Misfortune's about to be flavor of the month.
Without a doubt. But whenever the patch notes come out, I'll definitely go over that in my rundown video because I do those now.
I mean, it's not gonna happen anytime for a
Right,
while. They said
right.
like it's not coming 4.2.
All right.
Real quick, something I feel needs addressing is some Chip said. It is called All My Champions. All My Cast is the name of
The podcast.
our podcast. And unfortunately, no, we are not accepting any more people into AMC.
Because we have what?
We're
8?
We have like 7 people.
Yeah.
We're guest starring Chaos Blue and Chet Stedman.
Yeah. We have a lot of people in our
We could
ranks
do
right
a
now.
guest star. Like if you wanted to guest one week and we did that, I mean,
We
Let's talk about
fine.
well, right now we're not accepting people because we have
No,
so many
like, not
people.
personally.
Yeah,
Not to join us, but if you
yeah.
want, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt to let people.
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah,
Before
it would
we
be
start.
something. It would be something we bring up like as a group and talk about it and stuff. But right now we have so many people and
By the way, I think that we need to set up a new meeting.
new meeting.
Yeah, like a AMC to get together.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can we
An
do
AMC
IHOP?
IRL.
No.
Hell no.
No.
Go to hell.
All right.
I bet this was they were going IHOP, then changed to Five Guys the last
Fuck,
minute to make
no.
up for it.
Okay. All right, guys. That has been your All My Cast for this Sunday. We hope y'all enjoyed the banter and the commentary and all the topics that were discussed today. And
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the socials.
if you see the links and stuff and the rest of AMC on your screen at this moment, go to those links, follow, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. We have plenty of videos there for
It's
you.
true. And they're more daily almost.
Yeah, dude. We're right now. So
Hey, the meeting isn't only AMC, is it? No, it's like whoever wants to meet us and shit, correct?
Well, I'm talking about just like a
Nah.
group.
Yeah, just
like if it's
but
if
we
it's
can discuss doing like
yeah.
a fan meetup.
yeah, like fucking
Yeah.
just come to
We've done it
Quote
before.
unquote
come
fan.
come to library and party
come
with
to
us.
fucking Waffle House, alright?
Yeah, man. Just come to the library and party with
Yeah.
us.
But yeah,
You should definitely go and check out the AMC Facebook page. Link there on the screen and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And you can find our official stream schedules up on the Facebook page. Everybody has a day, so you know when we're doing shit. And we always update it, so you'll always be informed on when we're going live.
yep. And as always, we love y'all. We wouldn't do this if it wasn't for y'all. And
True.
you know,
Truly.
and if
I'll
you know, as long as one person's watching us and you know,
It's worth
making us feel like we're entertaining them somehow, some way, we're gonna keep doing it, posting videos, broadcasting shit, being fucking idiots. But I think that's gonna do it for us here on All My Casts. We'll be back shortly for more gameplay and what have you.
And we will
Butchery.
be back 2 Sundays from now.
Mhm.
In 2 Sundays.
Yeah, 2
Not
Sundays from now will be the
A
next
fortnight.
podcast.
A
A
fortnight.
fortnight.
We'll be back in that fortnight.
Hey, Tyler, you know what we should try sometime?
Shutting the fuck
League.
up when we're doing our outro.
League.
That too. But I was gonna say, I feel like Fiddlesticks, ADC Kale would be a really good combo.
I would
Oh my god, you
know
couldn't
what?
wait for another 2 minutes.
You can't wait 2 minutes.
The idea would have escaped him.
Stay classy,
It would have, and
champions.
you guys know it, so
I mean,
don't.
that's what
even-
personal messages are for.
Stay classy, champions. We love you.
Later, guys.
Bye.
I don't actually love you.
Bye, everybody.
It's official. We're now 6 members.